Brigadier General Glynn. Welcome to the Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Parris Island, South Carolina, and to our Marine Corps family. I would like to tell you about the graduation-related events scheduled for tomorrow and the remainder of today. The graduation ceremony begins tomorrow at 9 a.m. on the Petros Parade Deck, so you may want to get to your seats early to ensure the best view of your Marine. For your convenience, the bleachers will be marked with the platoon numbers, and Marines will be available to assist you. The graduation ceremony will last approximately 1 hour. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask one of the Marines at the Visitor Center. During today's Liberty Period, there are several things your new Marine may or may not do. First, let's talk about the things that you may want to avoid while aboard the depot.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
On behalf of the Commanding General, Brigadier General Glynn, I'd like to welcome you to the Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Parris Island, South Carolina, and today's Family Day event. In a few moments, you'll meet your new Marine, and you'll discuss with them their many experiences here aboard the depot. But first, let's talk about their training. Training is broken down into 4 distinct phases on Parris Island. You have first phase, which is the most demanding, because this is where that recruit is forced to make that mental and physical transition to the recruit training process. And then we move into the second phase, where the training from first phase is constantly reinforced. And the new recruits, they're exposed to more advanced skills such as marksmanship. The major focus here is teamwork, a spirit of corps, and instilling our core values. Then we move into third phase, where the molding of a basically trained Marine is complete. And our drill instructors, they transition from training to mentor. This is where these recruits complete the final team building event, the Crucible, receive their Eagle Globe and Anchor, and now they're United States Marines. And then we move into fourth phase, where those new Marines, they're encouraged to embrace their new identity as a United States Marine. Ladies and gentlemen, the Marines you see here today, they've had numerous accomplishments along the way. And the end result is a basically trained Marine. And those Marines responsible for their transformation are our motivated drill instructors. They're sergeants and staff non-commissioned officers who come from the operating forces and bring with them a wealth of knowledge. They attend a very demanding drill instructor school right here on Parris Island. And if they graduate, they become subject matter experts in the recruit training process. They also become subject matter experts in time management, because every minute of that training schedule is accounted for. So I encourage you to seek those drill instructors out and shake their hands for a job well done. So now let's talk about what happens after you leave recruit training. Well, 10 days of well-deserved leave. 10 days is a standard for every Marine leaving recruit training. And they're encouraged to seek those out who they feel possess the mettle to become a United States Marine. And the incentives are outlined here on the slides. Ladies and gentlemen, your new Marine is going to be the most vulnerable during the first 24 to 48 hours after leaving Parris Island. Let's face it, they haven't driven a car, they haven't stayed up late, they haven't drank alcohol or used tobacco products. So we're going to need your help to ensure that they arrive safely at their next duty assignment. So what is their next duty assignment? Well, every Marine who graduates Parris Island, they go to the School of Infantry, because every Marine is a rifleman. Those infantry Marines, they'll check into Infantry Training Battalion, where they'll be taught a very advanced set of skills in regards to infantry. Once they graduate, they'll push out into the operating forces. Those non-infantry Marines, they'll check into Marine combat training. They'll learn a basic set of infantry skills, and then they'll go on to their MOS school. Once they graduate that MOS school, they'll push out to the operating forces. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the mystique of Parris Island is all about the hard work performed on our broad shoulders of those dedicated drill instructors. From here, we will go on and win our nation's battles. We will return quality citizens back into society. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, it is my honor to introduce to you the Corps' newest Marines, the Marines of Company.
We ask that you please hold your applause until all the platoons are in place. Thank you for your cooperation. and gentlemen, the Marines of Company I. Ladies and gentlemen, the First Sergeant of Company I, First Sergeant Navarro. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove all hats for the march-on of the colors and remain standing as you are encouraged to participate in the singing of our national anthem.